G'day, Superintendent Adam Dearberry, Fire and Rescue New South Wales. So just after 5 a.m, we received numerous calls that a boat was on fire in this marina, or at the marina and on the bay at Church Point in Sydney on the Northern Beaches area. When our firefighters got here, they had a pretty intense fire in 3 boats. One of those boats had burnt off its moorings and it started to drift out into the bay, threatening to run into other boats that were remote from the marina. Fortunately, a police boat was close at hand and was able to push that boat up onto the shoreline and beach it to contain it so firefighters could put that one out. Now, another crew of firefighters entered onto the marina wearing breathing apparatus for the toxic smoke to start attacking the fire and stop it from spreading to other boats that were also in the marina. They were confronted by 2 boats that were well alight, 2 large luxury cruisers. Took about an hour and 15 or so to get the fires contained, but they were still burning and still smouldering. Now, several considerations had to be thought of as we moved through this, and one of those was the boats sinking as we filled them with water to try and get them out. That's why we've moved, using a rural fire service launch, to actually move those boats out of the marina, which is deep water, 6 to 8 metres, and beach them as well so they can't sink. We're on the low tide. The tide's expected to go up by, maybe 1.5 metres, which would put the water level more than likely over the boat and start to float all the debris, including maybe 1,000 litres or more of diesel fuel. So we've got 3 boats that were well alight. They've all been extinguished. All 3 boats have now been moved and beached onto the shoreline. That'll make it easier for us to contain the contaminants. Now, the initial firefighting efforts, we put flotation booms around. Those white booms that you see there, that's to stop the initial diesel spill and other contaminants. Then once the boats were moved up onto the shoreline, we then used bigger booms. Salvage crew had moved in with curtain booms. They're a lot more rigid, durable boom. They're the orange ones that you'll see, and placed them around. And that's in preparation for the tide coming in and coming up to the high water mark. We did have to use a little bit of firefighting foam to get this fire knocked down rapidly. Once we had the fire knocked down, we stopped using the firefighting foam for environmental reasons. Great effort by our firefighters this morning from Fire Rescue New South Wales, Rural Fire Service and the Water Police. We've lost 3 boats here. They've been destroyed, but this marina is full of boats, closely moored next to each other. The firefighting effort has definitely saved several boats and protected the assets of many people, and just as importantly, or more importantly, the environment, the pristine waterways in and around Church Point.